Hey friend, you are back with the Aries Alchemist for another general tarot reading. And this one will be for everybody. If you are a human of Earth, something in here is for you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All humans. But I'm just asking, what do you need to know right now? What would be helpful for you to know right now? So far, we have the Death card, the Five of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Page of Cups, Emperor in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse. So, lots of cups for sure. And then two major arcanas. I will clarify these and then we'll get into what it means. So first we have the Death card in reverse, clarified by the Devil in reverse. So something that you thought was about to be over, you decided to prolong it for whatever reason. Five of Cups in reverse, clarified by the Six of Wands. This definitely seems like it's more of a love and relationship reading. With all the cups, that usually is about love, and the wands are about passion. So those together, it's a screaming romantic relationship. But this is somebody who you have had some issues with, maybe even major issues. But still, for one reason or another, you just feel like it's better for you to stick it out with them. No matter what you guys go through, you're still hoping you guys can end up married or something like that, because you just figure you'll have to start over with somebody else that might be problematic as well. So you'd rather just stick it out with them. I know what your title's going to be. You have the Knight of Cups in reverse, clarified by the Knight of Wands in reverse. So you're not necessarily being reckless, like you're not being impulsive about this decision. You actually really calculated it and thought it out, and you are choosing to be delusional on purpose. So that's important here when it comes to the mindset and the lessons that you need or should be learning. Page of Cups, clarified by the Three of Wands in reverse. In the short term, though, your person would rather stay with you just because they low-key don't feel like thinking about what it's going to take to separate. But that doesn't mean that they plan on being good to you while they stay. So keep that in mind. That's going to look different for everybody, because even if you're not necessarily being good to someone, like your whole personality isn't going to change. So if they're generally respectful, it's not like they're just going to start cussing you out or something crazy like that. But they'll probably like be talking to other people. They'll probably be distant and trying not to engage with you as much as possible. Unless like it's something that they want or need that they can't get from somewhere else in the moment. Like more of taking advantage of you guys being together still or under the same roof. Emperor in reverse, clarified by the Star. So even the things that you're telling yourself that it could work for, or like reasons to hold out, these are coming from you just not being completely grounded right now. So you can't really trust what you're calling your intuition. Like some of the things that you're saying, like, oh, this is a sign we should stay together. It's not. It's actually not. It is a sign, but it's something that you're misinterpreting. Like you're having confirmation bias right now. Nine of Cups in reverse, clarified by the Two of Swords in reverse. So again, like you already know that the relationship is pretty much over. You're just choosing to cling to it because you just don't want to start over with somebody else. It has nothing to do with them being the love of your life, or they are good, or you just think that the problems can be worked out, or they're not that big a deal or something. It's just genuinely, at least you're familiar with them, so you'd rather thug it out. Let's get you a word of the week. And your word of the week is attract. Because I was wondering, like, why would you rather thug it out even if you know it's not even going to be good and you'll probably just cheat on each other? Like, friend, you do not have to do that. I know a lot of people do it, like it's common. But remember, like, common and normal is not the same thing. And most of the people that engage in that behavior, like, they're not actually having a good time. So you would rather deal with what's familiar because deep down, even if it's not a conscious thought, you're afraid that you won't be able to have what it is that you really want. So you feel like this is the best you could probably realistically do, but that's not true. Like, you do have some habits you probably need to clean up for you to become the person that can attract who you really truly want. The type of person, not a specific name of a person though, but it's doable and it's easier and quicker than you think it'll be. You can attract the type of person that you want. You don't have to settle for what you're familiar with. So word of the week is attract. What affirmations can you tell yourself that might help? Affirmations. I trust that all things are well and will be well, and I am grateful for transformation. So focus on the lesson. Now that you are coming to the end of this relationship with this person, think about who you were when you started it and who you are now. What has changed? Who do you want to be and what do you need to do to bridge the gap? And then, like, what have you learned about how you deal with other people that you can like keep tabs on so that you're engaging with your next person better? So again, the affirmations are: I'm grateful for transformation and I trust that all things are well and will be well. Even if something hurts your feelings or you get sad, that doesn't mean that it's not okay. Everything really is okay. Those feelings are natural and they're useful. Something from your ancestors. Something from your ancestors. You have boundaries and share your voice. So if you're wondering, like, where did you even go wrong in this relationship? Like, did you choose the wrong person or something like that? You guys, actually, this was fated for you to get together. It's just more so like you stayed your welcome. Overstayed your welcome. You overstayed your welcome with them. You should not have been together as long as you have been, or for some of you, you were just supposed to be friends. This was not supposed to be a romantic endeavor. So because you just wanted to stay with them, or you felt like this was supposed to be your forever person or something like that, a lot of boundaries that you had, you let them go over them. Because if the boundary was like, if you do this again, we can't talk anymore, well, you didn't want to stop talking to them. So if they did it again, you just didn't do anything about it, to where you guys both got to a point to where you just are getting on each other's nerves and not really honoring each other. Let's get a word from your spirit guides. Something from your spirit guides from the unicorn deck. And you have 3: Ascension Lift, Stargate to Lyra, and Access Your Gifts. So these all carry a similar message. This relationship is the catalyst, or is supposed to be the catalyst, to a lot of spiritual growth for you. Again, this was not a bad person. You're not a bad person. You guys didn't necessarily do things wrong. You are supposed to be together, and for the most part it did serve its purpose. Just you are done now, pretty much. But so, like, the spiritual aspect, the lessons you needed to learn, even if you haven't realized the way that you've grown from this relationship, that's doing what it's supposed to do for sure. So if you can shift your internal focus to your spiritual life, away from this annoyance or heartbreak or delusion that you have around this relationship, that will really, really, really benefit you. Let's get something from the action deck, and then we will get out of here for the night because it's getting dark. You almost won't be able to see me anymore. And I'm going to do the action deck. What are some things you can do to improve this situation and also to get in alignment, or stay in alignment if you are in alignment? Accept disappointment gracefully and choose friends wisely. So if you break up with them or you separate or whatever, you might be tempted to go back to old people in your life again, just out of comfort and familiarity. But that is not the best move. You want to become the new you, not go back to a previous version of you for whatever reason. So be really mindful of that if you can. Well, I know you can. So just be really mindful of it if you want to, I guess. If you want to live a better life. If you want to be in alignment with spirit. But that's what I have for you guys today. If anything resonated, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, all that jazz. Heartache, of course, sucks. I do have a self-love ritual and a good mood ritual. If you would be interested in either of those to help soothe your emotions with what's going on right now, they're available through the link in the description box. Also, if you just want a reading on this or anything else, those links are in the description box too. I can't remember if I said like, comment, share, subscribe, but you already know the drill at this point. But yeah, I'll be back sometime in a few days with another just general reading. Again, while I'm rebranding everything, I'm having to slow down on the videos just so I can hurry up and get that done in time for me to launch some things that I want to launch. But all right, you guys, peace.